digestion, when we've got all that putrefaction and it's not breaking down, well, then what happens is when it eventually gets to the small intestine, which is where we absorb our nutrients, when it gets to the small intestine, the proteins, everything's too large. So let me first explain how we absorb our foods, because that will help to step back and talk about leaky gut. We have little in the small intestine, we have little finger-like protrusions and these villi. So the food then should be completely liquid. It should be so digested that it's completely liquid. And then that liquid can then surround those villi, and those villi have microscopic holes, so that liquid can get through those holes and get into the digestive tract, get into the bloodstream, where then the nutrients are taken wherever they need to go. But what happens is, if we have not digested our food well, those little holes can't grab the nutrients. So what happens is these large protein molecules and the large other molecules that can't be absorbed start pushing through the lining of the digestive tract. That lining is only 1 to 2 cells thick. That's really thin, because normally that's all it needs. But then when we've got undigested food pushing through, that is leaky gut. So then that leaky gut, so that allows those large proteins get into the bloodstream, other toxins get into the bloodstream, things that shouldn't be in the bloodstream. So not only are we not getting the nutrients for our body, but toxins are now in our bloodstream. So now our immune system says, whoa, wait a minute, there's something here that's not supposed to be here. And so now our immune system has to launch an attack, because it sees this as foreign invaders. So now the immune system is like, okay, I got to go to work. And so it's now attacking something that is inside of us, not from the outside. I mean, it's not like an infection, or it's not a virus from the outside making the immune system work. It's what's going on inside from our digestion, or lack thereof, of digestion, causing issues in the bloodstream. So for people who may have heard of autoimmune, it's a pretty common term out there. What happens in autoimmune is that our body gets confused. And so again, when our body starts attacking all these proteins and everything that's within the body, it can become confused and then start attacking our own body. That's autoimmune. So that's why this whole digestion piece is so crucial, because we are setting ourselves up oftentimes for autoimmune to occur, to have an autoimmune disease. Think about IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. That's a type of autoimmune, and that's within the digestive tract. So there's so many pieces when we look further beyond just what we're eating. And so there's the digestion piece and our immune system. So now when our immune system is so busy working on these internal issues, it makes the immune system, it makes it harder for them to pay attention when there are outside attacks going on, when there is a COVID virus or the flu going around. Our immune system, ideally, we want to be able to stand up pretty strongly to those outside incidents. But when our immune system is busy taking care of something else, it's less attentive to that. So digestion is really important for our immune system. Plus, a lot of, when we think about the other functions of the gut, it is helping to create that stronger immune system. Well, if we're not doing it properly, if we're not digesting our food, we're making the immune system weaker ultimately.